right. What is going on? Alright, so first things first, what do we want to do today? We can continue playing on Fenadin, try to get him to Novice Creature Handler, which probably won't happen today anyway. It's probably going to take another 2 days. Or we could stay on Mobius and we can go Blacksun hunting, which we haven't done in a really long time. And quite frankly, I'm kind of interested in doing, because I still want to build up some of my Bounty Hunter armor collection. Maybe get a jetpack base. But ultimately, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. So, go ahead, let me know what you'd rather see today. I now have an ATST and a Dark Trooper staring at me. You vote for Blacksun Hunt? Anybody opposed to the Blacksun Hunt? Alright, I think Blacksun Hunt wins with a vote of 1. Hey Luna. No, I think it's about time we had another Blacksun Hunt. It's been over a month since I did my last one. So, I think one Blacksun Hunt a month is probably good. Uh-oh, do I still have Bavoli? I don't have any Bavoli on me. I'm gonna have to pay for buffs? A Master Doctor paying for buffs? What is this galaxy coming to? Let's use BOS. Oh, no, wait, we just did a video with Mirage. Let's do that. Yeah. Outrageous. You think fresh server restart the spawn can be slow? Actually, I think the fresh server spawn gives you a higher chance of finding Blacksun, no? I think it's an old superstition. One that I subscribe to. Yeah, because the server's only been up for what, 7 hours? Let me see. Yeah, 7 hours and 9 minutes. So it's a relatively fresh restart. Can you guys let me know how the music volume is compared to my voice volume? Like, is the music too loud? Because it seems kind of loud. But if you guys can hear me just fine, then I won't worry about it. This guy's Bavoli ran out mid-buff, man. My first two buffs were for 2,600, and then our first three, and the last three for only for 2,300. You ran out of Bavoli, bro. I'll tip you anyway. I don't remember Norcus always being this dark purple. That's weird. Either she was just recently image designed to change her skin tone, or I just have not been paying attention. Oh, Luna, I picked up this stuff that you dropped off on that vendor. Thank you again for that. All right.
I feel the force.
SR man, thanks for the cheer again. I think you've been like the top cheerer on the channel. Good job on the DWB vid. Thanks for the memories, or the memories. Dude, no problem. That video didn't really require a whole lot. There's not a lot of editing in it, but the one I'm still working on is going to be highly edited, and it'll be like, okay, this is what you can expect in this room, and then go this way, turn left at this hall, blah blah blah. You're going to encounter a super battle droid here. I'm going to go over all the different resistances and stuff. That one's going to be highly edited. I hope to have that one done by next weekend. What am I trying to do here? Coronet, oh, capitalization counts. Coronet, starport, Yavin 4, Yavin 4, labor, outpost, single. I really should make aliases for all these. We're gonna miss this shuttle. Thank God. I'm just waiting for like the bad luck to start. No, go. Swoop is already smoking. I think I have... Yeah, I've got some extra swoops in case we need them. Alright, off we go. Back in the day when I used to stream Blacksun hunting a lot more, we used to do betting. Actually, I want to do that. Before we start, let me see if I can set this up real quick. How do we do this? Mini games? No, poll? Betting. I think this is how we do it. Okay, wait, let's see. No, that's not how I want to do it. Let's do a quick test poll. Haramir, you don't know if I've had the same experience with Blacksun, but you've never encountered them in the southeast portion of Yavin. No, usually I find them around here, sometimes around here, a lot of the time up here, sometimes around here, and sometimes up here. Back in live, they were up here a lot, but I haven't found any up here on the emulator. Yeah, so go ahead and just vote on a random choice. It doesn't really matter. I just want to see if I'm able to see who votes what. Nah, see, I can't. All I can do is see the number of votes. Damn. There's got to be a way. See, because I have this, there's this betting thing, but then you have to bet with, there we go, let's just try it. You have to bet with how, like, currency that you guys have been earning behind the scenes. But I don't know if you guys even know how much you have to bet with. Or even how the hell you tell. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've messed with this stuff. Oh, there you go. Credits. Yeah, all right. Go ahead. So it's exclamation point bet the number, which I've put into groups of 6. So for example, if you think I'm going to kill 8 Blacksun, then 8 falls into category 7 to 12. So you do exclamation point bet, a space, then the number 1, a space, and then how much you want to bet. And in order to find out how much you have to bet, you do exclamation point credits. And then the way this is going to work is if you win the bet, not only do you win bonus credits in the stream, but I will send you credits in-game as well if you want. I don't know how many. We'll figure that out if anybody wins. But at least this way, I believe I can see... Maybe I can't see. We'll see how it works. SR man, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think I'm gonna find 25 plus. We'll try. See, back like before I went to Academy, I had all this stuff configured where the bot would like advertise about like the credit thing, and people had a lot more credits. And then I don't know what happened. I think like the bot that I used, or the client or whatever, updated, and all of the progress that people had previously was lost. So I have to reconfigure it all and maybe like retroactively give people stuff because I know they've been around for a while. You're supposed to get like bonus credits for following or subscribing, but those that had previously followed and subscribed to me like lost their bonuses, so I don't know how that works. And then part of me is like, man, you only stream 1 day a week. Is it really worth setting all that up? But I think for you guys, it's worth it. So yeah, if you haven't seen, late last night / this morning, I posted a very, very lengthy Galaxies video, courtesy of the MIR Guild, Mirage Guild. They were kind enough to take me on a run through the Deathwatch Bunker. 2 runs, actually, but the video is just one of them, where they crafted a jetpack. So we kind of used it as an opportunity to show off exactly how you go about getting through the Deathwatch Bunker. It's very long because it's mostly unedited, even the parts where the people had to like kind of take a break and recover their force meters. I figured instead of cutting out all the downtime, hey, check it out! It's a group of 3! Right off the bat. It only took less than 15 minutes. What was I saying? Yeah, so it's a good representation of exactly how to get through the Deathwatch Bunker. And then hopefully next weekend, if I finish it, how come I don't have stand on my toolbar? Shit. Hopefully next weekend I'll have a shorter video that's not an actual run through, but will show you the steps needed basically to get through the DWB. It's 3 thugs too. That's kind of unusual.
Thanks, my young friend.
Who's that? Squirtle Mander. Thanks for the follow. You were in what was his name, Diesel's stream the other night? The name seems familiar. Yeah, last night. Yeah, still have brandy. Oh wow, I have a shit load of brandy left. You just follow everyone you see streaming this game? Yeah. I don't follow people specifically, typically. Because I don't want to flood my follow page with everybody, but I follow the game. So when I click like following on Twitch, if there's anybody streaming Galaxies at all and they have their Twitch configured to show that they're streaming Galaxies, then the game will show up in my follow page and I can see who's following that way. That's how I found Diesel. But there are a lot of people that'll stream Galaxies like 3 or 4 times and then stop. And yeah, unless I see somebody streaming very consistently, that's typically when I'll follow them. Currently, I stream around this time every Monday. This is my like stream window. Usually kick off the stream with like an hour or so of something else. Usually it's Hearthstone, just because it's a nice casual game to start with. Then I'll do Galaxies for about 2 or 3 hours, depending on what we're doing. And then most of the time I'll take a break and come back and stream the shooter game called Escape from Tarkov for about an hour or 2 as well. And then that's all of my streaming for the week, pretty much. Very rarely I'll stream like Friday or Saturday nights or like Sunday sometimes. But I also do a lot of YouTube stuff, and I've been trying to take advantage of those opportunities to record and edit videos. But I want to try and leave this window open for streaming only. Like right now, I should be editing this video that I've been working on, but I figured I'd come and stream for you guys for a little bit instead. My goal was actually to have both of the Deathwatch Bunker videos posted yesterday, but that just wasn't going to happen. Dude set me on fire. A very strong fire at that. Oh, come on, stun. Come on. Whatever. We can do it probably with these wounds. Alright, so since we're doing bets, we're going to have to be keeping track of these guys. So far, that's 5. This will be 6. That's 6. I think there's a way to get a counter on the screen too. Hold on. I'm curious how this works. Do I just add this as a screen capture? I don't think that's gonna work. No, because if I switch that, it changes it. That doesn't work. Alright, I guess we'll just do it that way. Somebody see if you can change that as well. If somebody types !kill, then a space and then a number. Do you guys have permission to change this, or is it just me? We're doing science on this stream. Somebody try and set the kills to 7, or now 8, I guess. Oh, cool. All right, so you can't change it. And then can I do it like this? No. All right, well, we're at 9. Pretty sure I could find 1 or 2 more spots. Let's see, we've got an hour and 37 minutes left. I'm pretty sure we can too. These are the Geonosians. See, I don't like messing with these Geonosians because sometimes I can handle them and sometimes I just get wrecked. So it's not worth risking it and trying to go back and I gotta get rebuffed and everything. Do I still have your alt on my friends list? Who's your alt? I don't remember. I got a lot of people on my friends list. I have over 960 people on my friends list. Probably because I don't remember, or I don't take a lot of people off of my friends list. Nepenthes? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nepenthes is still on. Oh yeah, you're right there. You're online right now. Hey, Serena. And see, I wish there was another way I could advertise the betting thing without stopping it and starting it. Or if I stop it and start it, that doesn't reset anything, does it? But it does let people bet again. Oh, so yeah, see, it does reset it. That's right. So how do I advertise this bet? How far off Jedi Trials or Village Outro are you? Still a ways to go. I haven't actually been on my Force Sensitive tune in a couple of weeks. Escape from Tarkov just had a wipe, so I've been playing that a lot more lately, trying to re-get all my gear. Yeah, Escape from Tarkov had a wipe, and then Hearthstone the last couple of weeks has been in a double gold event where all of your daily quests give you twice as much gold. So I've been playing more Hearthstone and more Tarkov lately than I usually do. But the Hearthstone event just ended, and I'm kind of back where I want to be in Tarkov, still not quite. I'm going to be streaming that a little bit after I'm done with this. Alright, Dirt Nose, thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later on. Let me see, I guess I can scroll up and just copy this. Yeah, I guess that's the easiest way to do that. I can just copy the text. So for those that missed it, we're doing a little bet in chat, in stream chat, as how many Blacksun I'm going to kill. It's kind of cheating because I've already killed 9 so far. Whoops. If you do exclamation point credits, you'll see a number of credits given to you that you've been earning just by watching the stream over the past however many weeks that you've watched. And then the command you type to bet is exclamation point bet, the number that you want to bet on. So either group 0, group 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then the number of credits you wish to bet. But you have to check to see how many you have first. Obviously at this point you should not be betting on group 0 because I've already passed 6 kills. Oh shoot, see I gotta come up with ranks again too. I really need to sit down and take like an hour or two and just configure my stream again. So, if I remember correctly though, the way you guys earn credits is obviously by watching the stream. And then I think like if you say something in chat every 10 or 15 minutes, you earn bonus credits. So not only does it rewards you obviously for just watching the stream, but it rewards you even more for interacting. But yeah, Naya, I have a problem with like my friends list. Like, cause I think I actually hit the cap once. The cap is 1,000 friends. Cause I just don't take people off the friends list. And I've been playing this game for like 5 years. So people like shoot me a message because, you know, they saw my videos or whatever and they're like, hey, can you add me? So I'll add them and then a week later they stop playing and now they're still on my friends list, but I don't remember who they are, so I don't remember like if I should remove them or not. And it just becomes an issue where my friends list now has like 960 people on it. And obviously when I look at who's online, oh look, 3 of them are online. But at the same time, I don't want to remove any of these people because what if they come back? Look at all these freaking people that I've accumulated over the years. It's too many friends, man. Incursio, what's up? How's it going? We're still on the first island. Yeah. Saddest day I removed people in SWG was after NGE hit and people left by hundreds. Yeah, man, I remember that. It was that, and even when World of Warcraft came out, man, my server died. Shortly after WoW came out, I don't know if you remember, they had to do a bunch of server consolidation, so mine was one of the servers that got shut down and moved on to another one. I originally played on Nerdus, but I think we were just like a medium population server before WoW, and then when WoW came out, like 70% of the population left. So they took us and they merged us onto Starsider. Unfortunately, there's actually somebody on Starsider with the name Mobius already. So I had to, when we merged, I had to rename my tune to Mobius apostrophe. Or Mobius's, I guess. That was a sad day. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything down here on this island. It's time to move to the next. Wait. Aw, click Nix. We're at 9 kills. We've got about an hour and 25 minutes left. Turtle! Turtle! Another turtle! Look at all the turtles! Somewhere on here, there's a floating turtle. It's up here somewhere. I think maybe in this area somewhere. He's like floating above the surface of the water. He's a force-using turtle. So, alright, here's something to run past you guys. There's quite a few of you in here now, a lot of which play Galaxies, so let's see if see what you think of this. As many of you know, I am in the possession of multiple ADKs that I'm planning on doing giveaways for. And I think I came up with an interesting idea for the next ADK giveaway. Curious to see what you guys think. The idea is I'm going to go to different NPC cities around the galaxy. So any city with a starport, like Coronet, Mos Eisley, Theed, whatever. Maybe some of the more obscure ones like Corvella, or I don't know. Whatever, as long as it's got a starport. And take photos of stuff, I guess. Like whether it's a skyline or the interior of a particular building with NPCs or decorations a certain way, and come up with a series of photos, not a lot, maybe like 5 or 6, but probably less than 10. And the goal is for contestants to go out and try to find what cities the photos were taken in. And the first person to send me a list of, like, each photo will be numbered. So if, like, number 1 was in Feed, number 2 was in Mos Eisley, number 3 was in Coronet, whatever. And the first person to send me a list of all of the cities that each of the photos was taken in is the winner. What do you guys think? Does it sound too easy? Does it sound too hard? Keep in mind that all of these 80K giveaway contests that I do, I try to keep it so that it doesn't matter what your tune is. So no combat, because what if somebody doesn't have a combat tune? Yeah, just something that anybody could do. Even if they're a new player. Sounds easy, except if you count POIs, maybe. Maybe. You're saying include POIs? Well, see, the problem with that is some people that have been playing the game a long time will, if they see the POI, they'll know right away what it is. My goal here is to kind of like go out of the way to places that people don't normally go to, because I don't want somebody seeing the picture and immediately going, oh, that's, you know, whatever, this cave, or that's the Jedi temple on Dantooine or something. I want them to actually have to go out and travel to these places to try and figure out where they are. Because think of all of the buildings in all of the different cities, even like Coronet. Think of how many buildings there are in Coronet that you've never entered. Think of all of the different buildings, like little, you know, the buildings like taverns and stuff in Mos Eisley that you've never gone into. There's a ton of them. And a lot of them are decorated, and a lot of them have like just NPCs hanging out there. Sure, the NPCs don't do anything, but they're there. So this will, I guess, provide a unique, interesting challenge and give people a reason to go into buildings that they've never gone into before, even if it's just, you know, going in and being like, nope, that's not it, and then coming out. Gift level 1, then 10 from list including POI, gift level 2. Maybe. That's interesting, having like 2 different challenges within one. Because right now I have 3 ADKs that I'm giving away. No, I don't want to give away all 3 of them at the same time. But that means I need to come up with 3 different challenges eventually. Because I like each one to be a little bit different. So I think for the first one, that's probably not a bad idea. Obviously, it's not finalized yet, though. So don't go looking for stuff, because I might change my mind. What did we even loot? We looted a palm frond, a work light, a carbine, a ledger, and a DL-44. Nice. No, guys, it looks like the 25 plus category might not happen. Unless we find a group, like, real soon. So think of it this way, even if I find a group of 4, that's going to be 12 more kills. 12 plus 9 is 21. So I'm definitely, in order to hit the 25 mark, I'm definitely going to have to find 2 more groups. Someone made a mini game too like that not long ago. He placed temporary decoration item from the NPC selling them and asked a waypoint of a blue chest. First to find it was rewarded. Interesting. It was an AT-AT, yeah. See, I like doing stuff like that. I like the scavenger hunts. But people just don't generally have the patience for it anymore. People are too used to having their hands holded for them. They don't like to... I mean, obviously, this is a general statement. This doesn't apply to everybody, but people don't like to have to think for themselves when they play games anymore. A lot of them like the theme park style, WoW quest style, where they tell you exactly where to go and exactly what to do. Because I tried on one of my previous 80k giveaways. Granted, the clues were probably a little bit more vague than they should have been, but that was kind of the intent, was to make the clues really vague and make the participants have to like think about what the next thing to do was. And man, that bombed like terribly. There's also some people that want to do something different. Yeah, I agree, and I'm one of those people. But I don't know. I mean, there were people leaving like mid-event because they just were like, this isn't worth it. So maybe we'll try again, see if we can get different results, but it was partially my fault because the clues, like upon looking back at it, the clues were really vague. But I had fun setting it up. Like they had to I remember part of it was they had to read a code to one of my, or somebody's character that was standing at a house in order to gain entry to the house. And the code they had to read was a series of colors that an alt of mine that they had spoken to earlier in the event, his armor was colored differently. Like his helmet was one color, his chest was one color, his boots were one color, and like his arms were another color. And they were supposed to read, like say those colors in spatial to this character at this house, and the person at the house would add them to like the entry list so that they can enter the house and get the next clue. But nobody, I don't think anybody figured out like what they were supposed to do. Garvis. This dude's just standing out here. Maybe he's waiting for Blacksun to respawn? Yeah, actually he is. Damn. So there was a group there, but it's already been claimed. Damn, that sucks. So we're not alone out here. Different color armor pieces are maybe not surprising enough to be noticed for having some importance. Maybe. Would be nice to include some storyline too. Well, that's exactly what I did. So it's slowly coming back to me now. But I remember like the idea was somebody was giving away an 80K as a payment for delivery of like the key to open a lockbox. So the whole point was that the contestants were going on this adventure to find the key to open this lockbox so that they could get the 80K. And it involved them talking to different characters that were played by both myself and a couple of people that decided to help me with the giveaway. Long story short, because the video, like there's a video guide for it that I have that explains the whole thing and what everyone was supposed to do. But long story short, the key wasn't a physical key. It wasn't like the key that you think of in the traditional sense. The lockbox had a biological lock on it that was only opened by the owner's DNA. And the owner turned out to be one of the characters that the contestants spoke to. So they're supposed to use like a syringe or something on the dude to get a blood sample from him and then bring that blood sample to me so that I could open up the fake lockbox and give them the 80K. So, yeah, the story was like they were supposed to like break into a vault because the key was in the vault, but when they finally broke into the vault, it turned out not to actually be a vault, it was a prison, which was like the hint that, hey, the key that you thought you were going to get out of this vault isn't actually a key, it's a person. But it was a little bit of a stretch, I guess, for some people. Like I said, I had fun creating it, but I guess I need to be a little bit more specific. Or maybe that was too much of a stretch in the story. I don't know. End of the day, it didn't work. Pretty imaginative for sure, a bio key. Yeah. I appreciate it. From this experience, you can make a better story, better gameplay, and mechanism. Yeah, I think the next giveaway we do, I'm gonna do something more simple, like the screenshot thing that I said, or maybe just like a house hunt. Like the very first giveaway I did, I just put a bunch of houses on different planets, and people were supposed to basically just give me the waypoints of the houses. But people don't really like that either because they just spend all day driving around a planet looking for houses. But that really is like the simplest idea of a scavenger hunt contest. It's just, hey, I'm going to put a house down. I'm going to name the house like ADK giveaway house. If you find it, tell me where it is and you win. And then maybe later on when I do one of the other 2 ADK giveaways, we'll make it a little bit more complicated, more fun. Keep it simple. Alright, we're just over an hour. Find the Droid is known for being epic and repetitive.
Thanks, my young friend.
Abigail Can, thanks for the follow. You could craft and name items uniquely, then it would require the person to look at it and get whatever info off your specific name. Post a picture of the item without the description. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. One idea that I had previously that I ultimately decided against doing because there's too many ways to cheat was to get a house extremely well decorated. I mean, just cram as much crap into this house as you possibly can. I even considered hiring somebody else to decorate it for me because I really didn't want to take the time to put as much stuff into this house. I'm talking about like get like a guild hall that can hold like 400 or however many items a guild hall holds, and put all 400 items in the main room of this guild hall. I'm talking about like so much crap in this one room that if you didn't have like a decent computer, like entering this room might crash your system. That's how much crap I wanted in this room. And then we would basically gather everybody right outside the building. And then once everybody was there, we would say, okay, at the count of 3, or, you know, on go, you have like 5 minutes to explore this house. And then we would say 3, 2, 1, go. We would make the building public so everybody could pour into this building. And they would have 5 minutes to memorize or to learn everything they can about what's in the building. And then after 5 minutes, we would lock it, which would kick everybody out. And then we would send each of them an email with questions about what was in the house. And they would have to answer those questions and email it back. But obviously, with technology today and like people taking screenshots or people like myself being able to take video, it'd be way too easy to cheat. So as cool of an idea as that is, it ultimately would not work. Hey Abigail, just got here. What am I up to now? I am doing Blacksun hunting on Yavin. So we're just kind of driving around on Yavin looking for Blacksun NPCs so that we can murder them in the most brutal fashion and hopefully get some good loot. Serial numbers from crafted items, utilize vendors somehow, but why? Like with the uniquely named item and something in the description, like what do I do with that? Do I put it in a house? And if so, okay, but like, do I give them the waypoint to the house? Because if not, isn't that the same as just like a hidden house contest? And then if I do give them the waypoint to it, then it's not really much of a contest because they just have to go to the waypoint and examine the item. Like, what's the point of creating a uniquely named item with like a secret code in the description or something? Unless it's hidden. And if it's hidden, then what's the point of the item? Why, like, they still have to find the hidden house. So I don't, like, yes, it would be interesting to do something with the uniquely named item, but there really, like, there isn't much of a difference between that and just a typical house hunt. It would be clues, not necessarily a waypoint, but a destination. Yeah, that's still just like See, like, I think the most successful ADK giveaway that I did was the one where I posted a series of short videos leading up to the event and then told everybody to come to a particular location. Everybody got there, and then when the event started, we opened up the house, people went inside, and there were questions in the house on items, like named items, that would be a question about one of the videos that I had posted. So it wasn't that difficult because if you didn't remember, all you had to do was go to my channel and pull up one of the videos. And then the different answers to the questions had locations associated with them. So if you got the answer right, it basically was giving you a waypoint to the next question. And if you got the answer wrong, it would send you to an empty location, which sucked if you ended up having to drive all the way to a different place and ultimately get there and find out that you were wrong. But it was cool because it wasn't like a house hunt, but it was kind of like answer this question, go here, you get there, there's another question, it sends you to the next place, there's another question, and then eventually it led you back to where you started, and the question that you answered at the last place or whatever gave you like the final answer that you would deliver to me back at like the location where it all started. And I think that one was the most successful one. Guildhall Rush Museum makes you think of Black Friday at Wally World. Ugh. I've worked a couple Black Fridays myself. Not fun. I can't wait to work holidays now at my current job. I can't wait to see like air travel on Thanksgiving or Christmas. It's gonna be crazy. Man, I'm so salty that that guy found a group. I knew that's what he was doing. When I saw a combat dude just standing in the middle of nowhere, I was like, yeah, he's waiting on a respawn. And sure enough, they popped up right as we were driving away. It could have been my group. We gotta find at least one more group. I'm gonna be real disappointed if that one that we already found was the only one. Because it started off so strong. We found them in the first 15 minutes. I was really getting excited. I'm like, all right, you know, we're off to a great start. We're gonna have a good run here. And so far, it has not been that. Hey, Mirkov. Yeah, holiday travel sucks at airports. I'm sure it does. Luckily, I don't work, like, in the terminal. Being in the tower is much different. I just don't know how much more air traffic it's going to bring. I imagine quite a lot. Whoop, whoop, red, damn, it's Clicknicks again, these Clicknick trolls. This Jedi grind is going to be the death of you? No, the bounty hunters that attack you after you're finished the Jedi grind are going to be the death of you. Alright, we just hit the planet boundary. I work comms with the pilots or other stuff. Right now, I work... I'm an air traffic controller. So yeah, I talk to the pilots. Working comms, I guess you could call it that. I'm not like a comm tech person. Like I don't repair communications and stuff. Like I'm the one giving them instructions on like where to go and whether they're cleared to land or cleared to take off, that sort of thing. It must be good for the pilots to hear such a soothing, handsome voice. Dude, I don't remember who it was, but one of my haters back when I first started making Galaxies videos, there was a thread actually on the Galaxies forums about people just complaining about my channel. And the one complaint that sticks out in my brain is something like, dude, this guy's voice makes me want to puncture my own eardrums. It's like, wow, that's pretty impressive. I didn't know I had that kind of power over people. Maybe I can put that into good use somehow. See if the CIA can hire me to do like interrogations. Be like, look, tell us where the girl is or we'll have this guy talk to you. And it's just me like talking to this guy and like he's going, ah, my ears. I mean, if it's true, if my voice makes people want to puncture their own eardrums, that's a useful technique. Haven't had any problems with it yet so far, though. One day a pilot will respond, thanks Mobius, over and out. I haven't had anybody... I have yet to have somebody recognize me from YouTube in public, which, I mean, I'm not very popular yet, but like, I've got over 6,000 subscribers, so that's, like, by no means do I think I'm a popular YouTuber, but that's enough that, you know, it's kind of not outside the realm of possibility that somebody would be like, hey, I recognize you from somewhere, you know? Like, it's not like I have 1 million subscribers. I'm not like Boogie, where like, if you see Boogie at a supermarket, like, you're gonna be like, oh shit, that's Boogie. Or PewDiePie, or, you know, Jacksepticeye, or any of these like really popular YouTubers. I know I'm nowhere near that kind of status. But, you know, at the same time, 6,000 people is quite a lot of people. So like, I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm not like I don't know how to say this without sounding like really egocentric or egotistical. Like, I don't go out every day like, man, I hope somebody recognizes me from YouTube today. It's not like that, but it's like, I always have that thought in the back of my mind, like, hey, what if somebody does say something to me? Like, how would I respond to that? And that's been kind of, you know, that'll be weird when that happens, and I'll probably make a video if it ever does. I don't really think it will, but like, part of me is kind of excited, hoping that it will someday, because it's cool. But both my dad and I are private pilots. My dad's actually more than that. He's, you know, instrument rated and commercial rated. He doesn't fly airlines, but he does have more ratings than I do. Anyway, we have a lot of pilot friends, and I have actually been working where one of my dad's pilot buddies was flying through the area and recognized my voice, and you know, spoke to me and called me by my first name, and kind of threw everybody else that was working at the time off. Like, how does that guy know you? So that was kind of funny, but not from YouTube yet. PRB, gonna go get your pilot's license to make that happen. All right, anybody can do it, dude. I did it. It just takes time and money. I haven't been up flying in a really long time, though. It's probably been close to like 4 years, if not more. We had our own plane, and we let other pilots rent it. And unfortunately, one of our renters had to do an emergency landing and totaled the plane. And yeah, we lost the plane, basically, and that was the last time that I went flying. Not because I was afraid of like having to do an emergency landing or anything like that, but just because it was a lot more convenient that we owned the plane and we could just take it and go whenever, and I didn't have to pay like $100 an hour to rent a plane, because it's expensive. And I just haven't had the money to do it for a long time. But luckily now the career that I'm in has quite a lot of room to move up in. I haven't received my first pay raise yet, but it's coming probably in the next like month or two. And once I get that pay raise, I'll be able to start putting away more money and probably get around to going flying again. Because it would be pretty cool to do like YouTube videos of actual real life flying. I would totally do that. I gotta get like a GoPro or something though. Right now, I'm just not making really enough money to do anything outside of exist. Between the student loans that I'm paying and the rent and like bills and stuff that I have, right now I'm just about breaking even. But hopefully that'll be changing here in a little while. You'd watch that so hard. Yeah, dude, I love flying. I love flying in games, like jet games. That's why I can't wait for the next Ace Combat to come out, because I believe it's coming out for PC. And I don't even care if I get no views on these videos, but I'm making a video series on the next Ace Combat, because Ace Combat has just been one of my favorite game series, and this new one just looks amazing. This is usually your favorite time of the year for work, as we always do a big programming job for an aerial spraying company. So you get to be in their little birds, but you're unable to work for a while. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You had a friend go my route. She went to Embry-Riddle. I actually didn't go to an aeronautical school. But is she going for like aviation, or is she going for like air traffic control? Because I actually went to college for computer science, and I did about 2.5 years before I eventually dropped out. I racked up a huge amount of student loans and never got a degree. She went for air traffic. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's challenging, and it's like playing a video game with real-world consequences. But yeah, I got my pilot's license from a private flight instructor. Just like a guy that you pay like $35 an hour to come out and teach you. She went for air traffic but got a job at Boeing. That's pretty awesome. You know what she does? How have we not found any other groups yet? "41 minutes. Haven't talked to her in a while, so you're not sure. Alright, no big deal. Question, what tree and rifleman should you do first? Well, on Fenedin, I'm doing the counter-sniping tree. Because counter-sniping 3, you get flushing shot 2, which is a really powerful AoE ability. So, typically, in most combat professions, you want to go for your most powerful AoE first. That way you can train the rest of your abilities faster. So that's one method, the method that I choose. However, I did hear of... oh wait, rifle speed comes from rifle abilities. That's aiming and accuracy. I guess the only other option would be going up the sniping tree, because that's going to get you Mine Shot 2, which will give you a better... gives you a bleed, right? Mine Shot 2 is a bleed, I think, on the mind. Plus Headshot 3. Plus that gives you better rifle accuracy. So I guess if you want to get Sniping 2, it's best, but I think flushing shot 2 is the way to go, and then get the rifle abilities as quickly as you can, because that's going to give you more rifle speed. Yeah, and if you're rich enough to be able to afford rifle speed clothing attachments, get those as much as you can. I don't remember how much you need to be speed capped at master. I'm sure it's less than 20. I'm pretty sure it's less than 20. So if you could find like a rifle speed plus 20 or so tape, it's going to be really expensive, but if you can afford that, it'll help. Damn, click Nix. Oh my god, the click Nix! I used to have a picture somewhere. Somebody made me of like a click Nick troll picture. Let me see if I can find it. Oh hey, it's right here. So, I heard you've been looking for Blacksun, says the click Nick. Damn troll. You guys familiar with the meme of the guy like pointing at his forehead and grinning? And it's always like, I don't know, can't say something stupid if you don't say anything at all, or like just like one of those like, well, no shit things. I feel like making one of those. It's like, I don't know. Can't have a shitty Blacksun hunt if you don't go Blacksun hunting. The life hack, dude. Can't get your Jedi killed by bounty hunters if you don't play your Jedi. Did I loot any bounty hunter armor pieces, by the way? Not today. No. I still haven't found any besides that initial group. There's more red. Are they click nicks? No, they're actually Blacksun! We found more, boys! How many are there? 4! What a day! What a day it is! I wanted to pull this guy a little bit, but he just doesn't want to move. Alright, good. This other guy decided to do melee. Pikachu Pot Pie. Love your name, dude. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I got a bounty hunter helmet like 3 Blacksun hunts ago, and then I got either a bracer or a bicep the stream after that. But those are the only two pieces that I've gotten since I lost my collection. Sia Dicklu. This guy's name. Sia Dicklu. Okay. Dude, he brings emotes too. See, I would like a chest plate. Oh, come on. Because ultimately, if your goal is to turn it into Mandalorian armor, the helmet and the chest are the 2 pieces you really want. Yeah, expired travel ticket. Alright, well, up to 13 now. By the time we're done with this group, we'll have 21. Which I don't think anybody bet on 21. But I guess we're technically not out of the running for 25 plus. If we find one other group after this, we'll have reached the 25 plus group. We're going to have little under a half hour to find another group. It's totally doable. It's doable, but it's going to be close. What is the goal of hunting the Blacksun? Blacksun out here have a chance of dropping bounty hunter armor pieces, which is the armor that they wear, which not only does that look pretty cool, but it is used to craft Mandalorian armor. If you like the look of like Boba Fett, you need the armor from the Blacksun. They also have a chance of dropping a jetpack base, which is the main component for crafting a jetpack, and this is the only way to get that. Unfortunately, they are random spawns that can appear anywhere on the planets Yavin 4, Endor, or Dathomir. There's no, at least not on Basilisk, there's no location tied to their spawn or like a region tied to their spawn, which back in live they did have specific regions that they would spawn in, but Basilisk has not gotten that code working yet. So as of now, the only way to get them is to just drive around and cross your fingers. And then even when you do find them, the chances of them dropping either the armor or the jetpack base are still extremely rare. There is a Blacksun location. The Deathwatch bunker on Endor is like a Deathwatch and Blacksun kind of like dungeon. But the NPCs that spawn down there do not have the same loot tables as the ones that spawn in the wild. So you cannot camp them for these drops. Yep, the DWB. Yep, that's the same type of guys down there. Blacksun guys and Deathwatch guys, but like I said, they don't drop the same loot. So you still have to come do this if you want to find this stuff. Akuha. You were farming them because you thought they dropped the bounty hunter armor? Yeah, sorry. That would explain... I'm guessing you never got any, though, huh? Mirkov, you can't remember, were there Blacksun in the small bases on Endor at this time? The small bases? You mean the Deathwatch bunker? Or are you talking about a different base? Because the Deathwatch bunker is here. I just posted a video of it this morning. There were smaller bases? I'm not sure. Yes, you do have to go to the bunker to actually craft the jetpack or craft the Mandalorian armor. You guys can check it out, actually. This was the video that I posted this morning. Is actually a full run through the bunker with a successful jetpack crafting at the end. Spoilers. But that's kind of the whole point. OP merchants would put their wearable Blacksun armor on their vendors. Can you still do that? I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I've never done merchant, so I'm not sure how customizing your vendors works. But the Blacksun armor, do I have it on? Oh my god, do I have it on me right now? No, I dropped it off at home. It is wearable, so as long as you're able to like put wearable clothing on your vendors, I don't see why not. Don't quote me on it because I haven't tried it, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. You knew someone live that had one of their vendors wearing a full suit of Mandalorian? That's pretty awesome. Teamy Treffy. So this is, we're at 18 right now. This will be 19. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, 500 credits. It's 20. This is the last guy in this group. Was a real-life married couple that did nothing other than crafting, and they had a big, pretty server monopoly on a lot of goods, so they were drowning in credits. And it sounds a lot like the Basilisk economy. Except, I don't know if those guys are all married up there. Maybe they are. Any liquids during that DWB run? No, I don't think so. Alright, survey says... DLT 20A rifle. It's actually my second one. And the first one was better. I was on Starsider, if that's what SS means. Not originally, but after Narrative shut down, yeah, we got moved over to Starsider. Heard my comments about the droid controls. Yeah, they're not... The bomb droid's not working on Nova right now. I don't actually know if it's working on Bassi because we didn't try. We're talking about Roberto and Cadena. Man, I don't remember any names from back then. It's not true. I remember some names. Oh, actually. Speaking, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna make a video about it. Nah, screw it. I'll show you guys. Nah, maybe I won't. Somebody contacted me 7 months ago. Actually, 7 months ago. I must have been taking my finals at Academy because I didn't respond to them. I must have been like, oh, I'll respond later, and never did. Because I was looking through my Reddit inbox. They messaged me on Reddit. And nobody messages me on Reddit, so I totally forgot about it, apparently. And then for whatever reason the other day, I just clicked on my Reddit inbox to see. Oh, it's because I was talking to Dirt Nose, who was in here earlier, but he took off. I was talking to Dirt Nose through Reddit messages, and I scroll down in my inbox and I see this message from 7 months ago, and I'm like, oh man, I totally forgot about this guy. Messaged me and said, hey, saw your YouTube videos or whatever. Your name sounds familiar. Did you happen to, what he says, I think I was in your guild back on live. He goes, but I don't remember what server we were on, and I don't remember the guild name. He's like, but your name sounds really familiar. So I sent him a message back like 2 days ago. I'm like, oh, hey, you know, he sent me his character name, which was one letter off of somebody whose name I did actually remember. And I'm like, hey, I played on Neritus. I ran a rebel guild. It was called Dissident Elite with the abbreviation DE. And ironically, I did have a character in my name whose name was spelled this way, and with the one letter corrected. And I just sent him a message, and I'm like, you know, whatever. He sends me a message back like an hour later. It's like, yeah, you were totally my guild leader. I'm like, what? That's crazy. So, we talked back and forth on Reddit a little bit, and I got him to join my Discord. So I'm gonna see if maybe we can do like a little video catch up where we like talk to each other again. But here's the crazy part. This is like, if that's not crazy enough on its own, the real crazy part is I've actually done a video about this dude on my channel already, and I don't know if he knows that. Because if he did, I don't know that he would have reached out to me, because it's a really embarrassing video that some of you have probably already seen. And I don't see him in the chat list right now, so I hope he's not watching, but if he is, dude, I'm sorry. But that was a story that had to be told. Like, I don't know how I could not tell that story, and hopefully you're not as salty about it as you were back then. Hopefully you can look back at it now and kind of laugh at it with the rest of us. But I don't know if he's in chat, and I don't know if he knows that I made this video about him. But I really want to talk to him about it. You remember me telling the story, you just don't remember the details? I'm not gonna post it here. I'm not gonna say it in stream. But if I talk to him, I'm definitely gonna record it, and I'm definitely gonna talk to him about it. Here, hold on, because I know you guys will never leave me alone if I don't share it. You guys can watch it on your own. Lots of click nicks. As soon as you saw the title, it came back to you? Yeah, is that when the video was posted 4 years ago? It sounds about right. I've been doing Galaxies videos for like 5 years now. And for those of you who happen to be watching this stream on YouTube post live and can't see the link posted in chat, just go back. If you really want to watch it, go to my Galaxies video playlist and go back and look at some of the episodes in the 30 range, and I'm sure you'll find it. Is there a cheaper way to grinding than locked containers? Not the first box. Slicing one, man, it's pretty much it. Dr. Dart, just want to say thanks for getting you back into SWG. Dude, my pleasure. Welcome back to a great, possibly the greatest MMO. Except for, like, Club Penguin. Rest in peace, Club Penguin. Always miss you. Yeah, that's true. You can slice those locked, like, mag seal containers in some of the dungeons. Oh, you have one? Terminals are so slow now. Terminals are definitely the next best thing because they're easy and you don't have to, like, pay for them. And then once you get the ability to slice weapons, man, those daggers or whatever, stone knives, whatever they are, just buy crates of them on like the Mos Eisley Bazaar and weapon upgrade kits and just slice the hell out of daggers. Pretend you're playing Elder Scrolls. You just keep crafting those iron daggers or whatever you do. It's kind of like that. Just keep slicing them. We're running out of time here, boys. We're down to 12 minutes. You think you have an idea where the story is going? Resumes the story. Yeah, you probably do. I played on the Neridus server, Squirtle, before it was merged onto Starsider. Was that the RP server? I actually don't remember. It might have been. It was a US Eastern server, I know that. I actually don't even remember Galaxy's classifying servers as RP servers pre-NGE, but I was young. I was only 14 when I started playing this, so I didn't really know anything. I think I just took whatever server was recommended to me. They were unofficial. Unofficial RP server. The community just comes together and says, hey guys, everyone on this server, you're now on an RP server. Congratulations. Alright, Naya. I'll see you later. Hey, Astron. Hope I said that right. Astron. We're gonna have to start making our way back to the starport. We got 8 minutes left. Looks like 21's gonna be it. Did I even update the kills? No, I didn't. Kill 21. There's more click nicks. It always works out, man, that right as I'm getting ready to wrap up the stream is when the most people tune in. Every time. I'm streaming too early. Alright. I can delay it a little bit next week if you want, if that's really the problem. How was that? It's like an AT-AT cannon or something, just kind of chilling out. That's interesting. That story hurt you? Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if he even knows that that video exists. Waypoint it? It's just right on the left side of that big lake. This, whatever you call this. I don't know if I can waypoint it now. I'd have to go back, but it's like right there. Yeah, that's the person that reached out to me. So we're gonna find out. Yeah, there's a lot of random stuff in on these planets that you find just driving around. $80K giveaway, yeah.
The Force will be with you.
Not now, I can't. $80K giveaway. Peter Co, thanks for the subscription, man. I really appreciate it. For those of you that have been following for a while, and thanks for the follow, you're probably a lot more familiar there with the Nissan emotes that I have for the follow alert and the donation alert is Qui-Gon quotes. So we used to have the meme like, "May the Nissan be with you." Unfortunately, I ran out of, or couldn't find any more good Qui-Gon quotes to use for alerts. So I've kind of had to branch out now and use Obi-Wan and...
The Force will be with you, always.
There you go. Thanks, Mirkov. Use Obi-Wan. I got a Luke Skywalker one in there, I think, for cheering with bits. And I think there's a Darth Vader one for hosting me. Yeah, it's unfortunate that when you subscribe with Twitch Prime, it doesn't auto-renew. So, for those of you that did sub with Twitch Prime, after the month is over, you're going to get your Twitch Prime token again for next month. And, like, if you wanted to resub to me, you have to do it again manually, which sucks. But, hey, I guess that's how they wanted to do it. Yeah, or like a notification that it's going to run out or something. I think we're done. 3 minutes. We're almost at the mining outpost. I don't see any on the sensors. Sensors? I was going to say scope. We'll deviate south a little bit here and see if we can find any right in this area, but I don't think we're going to. Deviate south of course is approved. When able, resume own navigation. Cleared direct mining outpost. Peter Co, what you looking for on this road trip? We were doing some Blacksun hunting. We found 2 groups. The first group was a group of 3. Second group was a group of 4. So we had a total of 21 kills, but we didn't get any good loot, just junk. A couple of weapons, some junk loot. We were trying to get either bounty hunter armor or a jetpack base, but the drop rates on them are so low, you really can't expect to get them. Dark Jedi Master right outside the mining outpost. That's kind of terrifying. Anyone coming this way, watch out for that. Right, and this concludes another Blacksun hunt. Unsuccessful this time, unfortunately. What? Starport, not Staport. You eat Dark Jedi Masters for breakfast? Dude, you're on a weird diet then. You can buy tickets like that? Yes, you can. Actually, here, hold on. I will link you a video of mine that explains it. You can buy a ticket from any starport or shuttleport to any starport or shuttleport as long as you know the name of it in the game code. So for example, I was able to buy a ticket while I was on Yavin. I was able to buy a ticket from Corellia to Tatooine. That way when I land here on Corellia, I can just come straight to the ticket droid. You can also do it through this wall here. So if, because obviously you land right here where this guy's standing, but if you forget to do it, you can just come over to this wall because the ticket terminals are right on the other side of this wall. And you can type it here, purchase, ticket, Corellia, Coronet, Starport, Tatooine, Mos Eisley, Starport, single, and there you go. Bought the ticket through the wall, and as you're running back this way, you just double click on the ticket, and you're gone. Just saves a little bit of running time back and forth through the starport. I don't remember if there's a weapon junk dealer on Tatooine or not. I'd have to look it up. I feel like there is, but I don't remember where. If you can change anything about this game, you make all armor able to hit the same stats, so in combat it's not just all composite. Yeah, it would be nice. Here's a guy wearing bounty hunter armor for you. Let me look this up real quick. Really? Is this true? Sneg the Hand? Oh, I thought he was in like the actual cantina. Apparently this guy over here is a weapons junk dealer. We're gonna find out. Nice. Cool. It's an extra 2,400 credits instead of just destroying those out of my inventory. It's not a lot, but it's something. The one behind the regular cantina is? In the back? Doesn't say so on this website, and obviously I can't test it now. What could we kill that could potentially drop a weapon? These guys. Nope. Nope. I don't want to kill Jawas. I'll take your word for it for now, because I don't think there's anyone out here I can kill. I guess these guys might drop. This guy AFK farming. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a weapon to test. I might be able to just buy one off the bazaar. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be our best chance. For science! Do I love these little fart bugs? Look at them, man. Just farting around. See, this wasn't crafted, right? This was just dropped, right? Oh, it's an auction? Why is it an auction? Who auctions stuff? This should work. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, so you said in the cantina in the back here? Like behind the bar? Maybe not. Maybe in the back room. Alright. Hey, you're right. Wow, I just made a profit of 100 credits, too. He bought it for 600 and I bought it for 5. Let's see how many more of those are on the bazaar. This reminds, it's like I'm playing EVE Online. Oh, there's only one more. We'll do it though. What about anything less than that? Metal staff? That was, see, that was crafted though, so that's not, can't use that. This is probably worth more than 250. This Yeah, probably is worth more than 300. And no, that was crafted. Oh, look at all of these. Scout Blaster, probably worth more than 100. Metal Staff, crafted. Crafted, these are probably all crafted by this Fedric guy. Yeah, we're just gonna jump to the end here. 400, probably worth more than that. Crafted. These are all crafted. Probably worth more than 500. Probably worth more than 500. That's gotta be worth more than 500. We're just gonna bet that they're all worth 600. Oh my god, look at all these. I should make a video on how to, this is how you make money in Galaxies as a new player. You buy low and sell high. We're just gonna bank. Survival knife, probably not though. Oh my god, there's so many of them for 500. People, these guys are gonna check their emails and be like, wow, why is Mobius buying all these crappy weapons? Two more. Stone knife. I don't know about stone knife. We'll take a gamble on the stone knife being worth more than 200. Survival knife, same thing. Oh no, that's an auction. Why are you auctioning a survival knife? I don't understand, dude. Heavy acid rifle has to be worth more than 250. All right, let's find out. Let's see how we did. This has to work, right? It's a sick Mandalorian helmet. Where'd it go? It's pretty cool. Alright, boys. Moment of truth. We didn't spend more than 500 credits on a single item. So let's see. Oh yeah. They're all worth 600. They're all worth 600. We've even the survival knife. Where is it? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is he ranged only? The survival knife's not here. And neither is the stone knife. What about the acid rifle? Yeah, okay, the acid rifle's there. Yeah, okay, so apparently he's ranged only. Oh, wait a minute. He didn't buy these either. What's wrong with these? This one was sliced. This was sliced. This wasn't. Let's go back to the other guy and see if he'll buy those. What do you do? They're starters. Even the DXR6 and the FWG5, they're not starters. What's this guy for? No, that's not that. Let's go back to the other guy and see if he buys them. Still, I'm sure we turned a profit with all that. Small profit, but profit nonetheless. No, he doesn't buy any of them either. Interesting. So there must be something... I don't get it. See, those are... it's gotta be because they're sliced, and then these are starters. I bet you that's it. Because this is sliced, 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 and then I'm sure that's starter, starter, starter. Is a stone knife a starting brawler weapon? I thought they got a survival knife. Alright, so nobody's gonna buy these. Just curious if the regular junk dealer will buy the stone knife. I doubt it. Nope. Alright. Well, we've learned. We've learned how to make a profit as a new player in a very interesting way. Stone knives are no search, just like starter weapons. I wonder if that's it. But yeah, if you guys are interested in turning time into money, here's an interesting way to do it. Because there's a ton of them. Heavy acid rifle. Here's 350 credits right there. 350 credits right there. So you gotta be careful now with the CDEF stuff because you don't know if they're starters or not. Here's 100 credits. 100 credits. As long as they're not sliced. I'm not spending any more time doing that, but it's not an efficient use of my time. Alright, I'm going to take the Galaxy stream down, take a quick break, maybe grab some lunch or something, and then come back and stream a little bit of Escape from Tarkov. So if you guys are interested in watching me lose a bunch of gear, getting stomped in that game, hang out, because I'll probably be back on in like 15-20 minutes. It'll be fun, though. So, alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in a bit.